Hey, great Americans, it's your guy, Scott Long. Last weekend of the year before the Super Bowl. Let's just do this quickly. In regards to my rant, Chris Ballard has been there with the Colts for a while. Does not value tight ends, right? We all know that. They have the worst tight ends usually almost every year. And as the Colts, tight ends aren't important, right? Let's go over the tight ends for these teams. Okay, you got Kelsey, who is a Hall of Famer. Then you have Mark Andrews, who's probably the most underrated tight end in the NFL this past decade. Oh, but then you got George Kittle, who might have been the best tight end in the NFL the last 3 or 4 years, especially considering how great of a blocker he is, too. Got him in the 5th round. And then the Rookie of the Year this year plays for the Lions. 2nd-round pick. Set all the rookie tight end records. Laporta. What's going on here, Colts? Open your eyes. Okay. 2 best teams against the spread this year, just so you know. Put this in your little notebook. Ravens, number 1. Lions, number 2. Let's get to the Ravens-Chiefs game. You look on the surface, and the Ravens, to me, seem like a big favorite in this. I think the Chiefs are beaten up. They played their mini Super Bowl last week at Buffalo, another game on the road. But I just can't trust Mahomes that won't at least cover that 3.5 or 4, whatever is out there now. That doesn't feel good at the end of the game. But I do think the Ravens will get off to a good start. They played really well in the first halves this year. I'm taking the Ravens minus 2.5. I would take it up to 3. I got it at 2.5. First half bet. Take that. Now, Lamar, you would think maybe we'll have another huge rushing game. Well, for a quarterback, he will. But I don't think he's going to go over the 63.5 that's sitting out there. Go under on the 63.5. I think Chiefs will have a spy on him. I also think that, he might get sacked at certain points in the game, pulls him back off that total. But I think the Ravens will get up, and that's when the greatest kicker in NFL history is available to you. You got to use him. Justin Tucker. Play him over the 1.5. He's going to have 2 or 3 field goals in this game. Got to search hard when you only got 2 games and you got to make 5 picks. Let's quickly go to the 49ers Lions. I do not like this spread. 7 seems right. 7.5, 6.5. They all seem about right. This seems like a touchdown game to me. I do think the 49ers will get off to a good start. They have to because that's how they play. But what I do think will happen is the 49ers are going to score a lot of points. And I think the Lions will score quite a few points too. Lions offense underrated. The 49ers defense is, I think, a little overrated. A lot of talent, but I don't think they played quite the same since DeMeco Ryans left. I would play the over on the Lions 49ers. Finally, what is my last pick here? Well, I have to go with George Kittle to score a touchdown. He is even money. He is a big money player. Bright lights. I don't think you can stop him in the end zone. I think the 49ers will score 4 TDs. Kittle will be on for 1. That's my 5. Let's go back to 4-1. Come on now.